I am passionate about working towards the Sustainable Development Goal around sustainable communities for two reasons. Firstly, it directly impacts the cohesion of local communities, and secondly, I believe it will be an issue that comes to define my generation. Each year, Australia accepts approximately 20,000 refugees. In contrast, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees estimates that 1.4 million people will require resettlement in 2019. In 2017, the median processing time for a visa claim in Australia was 61 weeks. That means an individual or a family may be on a bridging visa and cannot access basic social benefits, such as healthcare and basic working rights. This lack of services significantly decreases the likelihood of successful settlement in a new community. Further, it prevents meaningful cross-cultural exchange and perpetuates a damaging assumption that refugees must assimilate into new communities. Further, the attitudes and rhetoric offered by the media and any fear that's born of a domestic security concern further disincentivizes these communities from engaging in those programs. Many people who seek asylum in Australia are families, so we must ensure that our transition to a new life in Australia is productive for children and facilitates their ongoing positive development and growth. Elements that will directly impact this is the ability to engage in a meaningful education, including engagement in extracurriculars, an understanding of the local community, and crucially, a retention of their culture. When you combine these aspects with those who have been detained in offshore detention, there is an immense deprivation of human rights, and Australia is just not contributing to its global share. While I truly believe that one day these systems will be abolished under a more humane administration, the psychological and developmental damage experienced by asylum seekers is irreversible. And now we're seeing an intersection of global issues, particularly the refugee crisis and global warming. So going forward, how we approach and address our growing cities while meeting our humanitarian obligations and providing support to those seeking asylum will define my generation.